Shalom. I'm going to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakah, Kodash. Babylon's the apostles, elders, great millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't like us, but they are us. Shalom. All right, the title of the lesson is going to be Don't Underestimate. Don't underestimate. And I'm going to start in Ecclesiasticus or Ben Sirach 11, starting in verse 1. I'm going to be in the Good News translation, though. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 11, verse 1. The good news. If a poor person is wise, he has good reason to be proud, and he will be thought of as someone great. All right, so basically he's saying if a poor person is wise, he has a right to be proud. He has a reason, he has a good reason to be proud. Because why? He has wisdom, he's wise, regardless of his status or circumstances. Because at the end of the day, for example, it could be somebody that look good, got money, got this, got that, but dumb as shit. For another example, these rich ass so-called people that got their money from their fathers that worked hard, that know everything, they died off, now they got the riches. They don't know too much for real, but they rich, they got money. That's why he said, if a poor person is wise, he has good reason to be proud. He will be thought of as someone great because he has wisdom, he has understanding, he knows. So regardless, you got to respect that. That's real wisdom, regardless of the status. Verse 2, do not compliment a person on his good looks. On the other hand, do not look down on someone who is unattractive. Because it's like the Lord deal with the inner man, the inner woman, in other words, for the women, for the females too also. But like the Lord deals with the inner person inside of you. It doesn't matter how you look on the inside. That day is how your spirit is on the end. So it's like you could be an ugly as motherfucker, you could be dirty as shit, funky as hell, whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, you have wisdom, you have understanding. That's beyond comprehension. Your spirit is beautiful. All right. You might got some shit with yourself. That's probably why you look like that. But at the end of the day, that's why the Lord probably make you look like that. But at the same time, you gotta just be spiritual. Okay. Another reason why I say this because I remember me growing up, like back in elementary times or whatever. I used to see being outside with the unks. Well, not unks. In other words, I say bums, and what people would consider them to be bums. All right. I used to be sitting back just listening to them talk shit to people, joke, be drunk as hell, smoking whatever the hell they're doing, laughing, giggling. But same time, I used to really listen to some of the words that was being said because at the end of the day, some of them really was somebody at a point in time. Fucked up, did whatever they did, whatever, and now they down at the bottom, poor, whatever people might say. But at the same time, they have real wisdom, they have understanding. And a lot of them I learned from because they told me certain things like, look, man, you won't be out here dealing with these motherfuckers or won't be around this type of person or this type of female or anything like that because they've been through it already. They see the type of person I was. They already knew I should say I want the best for my boy people and I ain't gonna go for that shit. And they would tell them like, you don't want to be rocking with them because they used to tell me they ain't got no heart. That's what they said. They used to tell me when I grew up, you got heart, man. Don't be out here with that. So like, and for me, from hearing that from somebody that don't look like they have nothing, and for me to be where I'm at now, that's more proof to tell you. It was more proof for me personally to let it be known. Like never judge a book by its cover, because whatever that individual been through, that poor individual, unattractive look the person done, or whatever the case may be for that individual, they could tell you something that could help you in a long ass fucking run. All right, slocking for talking too much, but it's just something right there I just want to talk about. It just made me thought about some shit. Because a lot of us wouldn't even be where we at when we listen to them so-called bums. All right? Shit crazy. Verse 3. Compared to most flying things, a bee is very small, but the honey it makes is the sweetest of foods. Right there. You see how a bee is, small as hell, but look at how more the honey could do for your ass. All right? Look at the bee like, you annoying as hell, buzzing everywhere, making a whole bunch of noise, stinking motherfuckers and all that shit. But at the end of the day, you helping us live. You helping us boost our immune system up so we won't catch this fucking bullshit they got out here. Think about stuff like that. How people say they hate bees, want to kill bees, want to swing at them, but at the same time, you eating this motherfucking honey so your ass can survive. Verse 4. Don't make fun of someone who has fallen on hard times and is dressed in rags. The Lord The Lord does wonderful things that human beings never notice. And think about it, there's a lot of people that you wouldn't expect to know certain things or capable of doing certain things. You'd be like, damn, oh shit. Hey, don't underestimate people. Nothing. Never underestimate anything. 5. Many are the kings who have ended their careers sitting on the ground, while their crowns were worn by those no one had heard of before. No need to break that down. Just as simple. Nobody even knows this certain individual, but hey, you king now. You must know something. All right, verse 6. Many rulers who have suffered disgrace. Many are famous people who have fallen into the powers of others. Simple right there. Verse 7. Before you start criticizing, get your facts straight and think the matters through. It's basically what the Lord telling you is like, before you start judging, before you start making assumptions, before you start underestimating somebody, get some facts first, find out some things, learn something before you start jumping to conclusions or whatever the fact may be, because the Lord could change shit with a quick of an eye, all right? Just how people be going on certain people out here that look like whatever, but you'll be surprised how much an individual will know, all right? Never judge a book by its cover, no matter what it is, no matter circumstances or not. Circumstances or not. Sloppy. My words all messed up. But I'm about to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 19. I would get it in the Good News translation, but it took the shit out. All right, so Ecclesiastes, matter of fact, let me go double check, make sure, because I know I was tripping earlier. Ecclesiastes, because hold on, I'm in the Good News translation. I'm checking it out right now, real quick. Chapter 3. Yeah, it's not in here. Let me see this shit for y'all says. Let me clear up. All right, you see where it says 18. Do you see 19? You see 20. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but y'all understand the shit. 18, skip 19. You see 20. So, the type of bullshit you see they be on. Like, they don't want you to know everything. That's why it's good to be in this shit now. It's good to be in this truth now and getting this real understanding now while you can, because all this information about to be gone. If you ain't got the books or you don't know, your ass shit out of luck. So, let me go to King James 16:11. All right, yeah, here we go. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 19. Many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. In other words, the meek are the ones that's lowly, that's humble, and that's most likely poor. So the Lord gonna let them know what's really going on, so they can know how to move and what they need to be doing. That's why he said right there in Ecclesiasticus chapter 11, pay attention, don't judge a book by its cover. A poor man could be wise. All right. Verse 20. For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. So it's best to be poor for real, in a somewhat way. And not just literally just with money, but also in a poor mind state to the fact that you're going to rely on the Lord. Because you don't want to have a strong mind to the point you relying on yourself and man and whatever else out here. You want to be lowly as possible, mourning, and that you can be in poor state of mind so you can focus on the Lord. If you understand spiritually what I'm saying. You don't want to be, I ain't necessarily telling you to be poor in mind that you just give up. No, I'm saying be poor in mind, the fact that you willing to let the Lord provide for you, let the Lord guide you, let the Lord give you the things, let the Lord reveal you the things that you need to be doing to you. You should understand what I'm saying through the Spirit, right? It's sometimes hard for me to put certain things in word, but you should get the memo. All right. Now, I just want to get a couple precepts on poor. No, not poor, lowly. Because it's best to be lowly in some way. Because when you low, a lot of people going to underestimate you. They're going to look at you like, that person low right now. He ain't got shit. He ain't doing nothing. What you really got going on? Because that's when you could build up and hit their ass unexpected. Like the underdog. Underdog. Yeah. Always expect the unexpected. Forgot where I got that from, man. One of them, matter of fact, it was one of these rappers that did a song, did a little mixtape thing or whatever. That was the title of the jump. Always expect the unexpected. So that's why you never underestimate someone, because something could happen unexpectedly without you knowing. All right. Right here, Psalms 138, verse 6, first precept right here. Though the Lord be high, yet he hath respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth far of. He hath respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth far of. So basically, it's like, Lord don't deal with the proud, right? He really don't. That's why, in Ecclesiasticus, basically, King Solomon, he said, like, yeah, you have a reason, because the man is wise. It's not good to be proud, but you have a good reason to, because the man is wise, been through some stuff. So he's gonna come off as proud, but in the day he has wisdom. Proverbs 3:34. I'm gonna close out because I ain't trying to be too long. I'm gonna stop right here. Proverbs 3, verse 34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. That's the Lord right there. Grace unto the lowly, grace unto the poor. So he gave him grace to give him wisdom. That's what's up right there. So don't underestimate no one that's poor, because just that lowly person can have all the grace in the world. You wouldn't even notice. All right, that's the whole point for real, for real. Don't underestimate the next individual or anything out here. This is the Lord's moving. All right, so hopefully that was edifying. Hopefully got the point across. I'm going to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honors apostles, elders, great millstone, Shalom to hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't like us, but they are us, Shalom. Yeah, man, just don't underestimate nobody, regardless. Don't even underestimate yourself, too, at the end of the day. All right? Shalom.